How's it going, car people? My name is Lucas and I welcome you to another car review of mine. Today I present to you this 2007 Hyundai Tucson. As always, I will start it up, show you the engine, as well as show you around the interior and the exterior of the car. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This Tucson has a silver exterior with a gray cloth interior, as well as the optional 5-speed manual transmission. This particular Tucson has 133,000 miles on it. Starts up no problem. Alright, now let's go ahead and cut on the headlights, as well as the hazards. The driver's side window is automatic down. Now let's go ahead and check out the exterior of the Tucson. Around the exterior of the Tucson, you have black door handles as well as black mirrors, as well as rubber lining around the windows, roof bars up top. Here's your tail lights. You have a 4-wheel drive badge because this particular one is 4-wheel drive. The rear glass also opens on this vehicle, which is super cool. This Tucson rides on touring road control tires. They are 215/65 R16, so you get 16-inch alloy wheels. Up front, you have halogen headlights, which are a little faded, as well as your Tucson front grille. Alright, now let's go and pop the hood. This Tucson is powered by a 2-liter, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder, producing 139 horsepower at 6,000 RPM and 136 pound-feet of torque at 4,500 RPM. It does 0 to 60 in 10.7 seconds and has a top speed of 108 miles an hour or 174 kilometers an hour. It has a 17.2 gallon fuel tank and is estimated to get 20 miles per gallon city, 29 highway, and 24 combined. This Tucson is 4-wheel drive, while the standard one is front-wheel drive. As far as transmission options, the Tucson is available with a 5-speed manual or a 4-speed automatic. This particular one has the manual. To shift into reverse, push the shifter all the way to the right and down. Coming back inside, you have a 10-way manual driver's seat, 2-way height adjustment, as well as recline. You slide down below there, as well as a manual lumbar. Over here on the passenger side, you only have a 4-way manual passenger seat. It misses out on the height adjustment as well as the lumbar adjustment. On the door panels, you got plastic materials, cloth padding, your power windows, locks and mirrors, storage down below. And to the left of the steering column, you have your panel dim, your 4-wheel drive lock, as well as traction control on and off. Alright, so let's go ahead, hop inside, do a few revs, and see how it sounds. Let me close the door for a little bit so we don't have that buzzer in the background. But it's a good sounding engine. Alright, now let's go ahead and close the door. Coming around to the interior of the Tucson, obviously it is pretty basic, but since this is an older car, I am not too surprised by that. You got your clock right up here, as well as your clock settings, as well as your passenger airbag light. Right here is your radio. Does sound pretty good. You have your CD player right here, your FM, AM, and different modes, 6 preset stations, as well as your tuning knob right over here. You got a little bit of storage right here. You have single zone manual climate controls. Right here you can switch between your different zones. Got your fan speed. Temperature settings. Right here you got a little bit of storage. Over here, your parking brake, cup holders, as well as a little bit of storage. Dual tier. Your glove box containing all your owner's literature. You got your rear defrost right over here. The steering wheel is a 4-spoke design steering wheel, which feels okay. This one also has a steering wheel cover on it. There are unfortunately no controls on the steering wheel, but that's alright. Over here, you got your turn signal as well as headlights. Right over here, your wipers. Right over here is the button for your trip computer. On the gauge cluster, you got your tachometer off to the left, your speedo in the middle, little display with your trip A, which you can switch between that. You also have your odometer. And over here, your fuel gauge as well as engine temperature gauge. You have side curtain airbags, sun visor with a vanity mirror, also with extension. Very cool. Manually dimming rearview mirror, sunglass container, as well as dome lights. Alright, that's basically it for up front. Let's go ahead and check out the back seat. Coming around to the back seat of the Tucson, your gray cloth does carry through, so do your door panels. Power window controls for the rear, storage down below with bottle holder. Hopping inside, I'm about 6'1", and this seat is a little bit further forward than I would sit in, and I've got a decent amount of leg room, plentiful amount of headroom. You have dual seat mat pockets on the back seat. Right over here a power outlet, and right here a little storage compartment. Over here, got a center armrest with some cup holders. You do have grip handles for the rear. This one's kind of broken, as you can see it's hanging off. Rear dome lights. Alright, that's basically it for the back seat. Let's go ahead and check out trunk space. Coming around to the back, as you can see it says door and glass right here. As I said before, you can actually open up the rear glass on this vehicle. You just pull on this lever right here, then pull it open. And that's honestly a really nice feature. I wish more SUVs today had this. And there's another little handle right here. You just pull that to open the actual trunk. I know, there is a lot of stuff in here, but you do get a plentiful amount of trunk space. You can also fold down the rear seats to expand the trunk space. But that's basically it for the trunk. So all of that will conclude the review on the 2007 Hyundai Tucson. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe today if you haven't. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.